Well, good morning, everyone. It's lovely to be with you again for our time of morning prayer together. It is Friday, it is the 29th of May. And normally, when we do these morning prayers, what happens is we've got some kind of words we say together, and then I do a bit of a Bible reading and a little bit of reflection on it, and then we have a bit of prayer time, and then we go about our day. And they are wonderful times together, and I have no problem with them at all. However, what can happen sometimes is it just becomes another piece of noise. Now, bizarrely, during this time when we're in lockdown and there's been all this time spent kind of a bit more isolated, there's actually been an increase in the amount of information that we're really receiving, either through online stuff or on television and the news. There's a lot of noise and things for us to process, and that includes things coming from the church. A lot of the church things have moved online. We are part of that. We've done a lot of stuff online now, and it's fantastic and it's wonderful. But what it can do is it can mean that we never have a time properly of being still, of just being a bit quiet, of really praying to God, but also listening for God's voice. Without it, that moment kind of being filled with something. Now, I'll be really straight with you. I am not very good at being still or being silent. Those of you who know me, well, that won't come as no shock to you at all. And even now, as I'm speaking to you, you can see the amount of movement that's going on. And it's just my natural default mode of being is to be moving, is to be doing, is to be speaking. I don't really do well with kind of gaps or silence. I always feel the need to fill it. And as I was getting ready for morning prayer today, I was just doing the regular things, but there was just this moment of going, what needs to happen? And not every morning, but just this morning, is a proper time to be able to pause for me and for you. So that's what we're going to do. There isn't going to be a long morning prayer this morning. I'm going to invite you to do something instead. And this can happen whether you're watching in the morning when it starts at 10:15 or whether you're catching up later on. I want you to stop. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, whatever you got planned, just now stop. If you've got a candle or something like that, I want you to find it and to light it. It doesn't have to be a candle like this, just whatever you can find. One of the tea lights or anything like that are perfectly fine. I want you to stop and to pause. Individually and collectively, we have dealt with a huge amount emotionally, physically, spiritually over the last few weeks. And the roller coaster isn't finished yet. We're going to be going through this for quite a long time to come as things start again, as we think about how we're going to get back to some normality of life. That kind of ongoing treadmill of information and processing that's going to carry on and on. Just take a moment to stop. So for morning prayer this morning, I'm actually not going to do it. I'm actually not going to sit here kind of saying anything. In a moment, I'm going to stop the video. And I invite you, where you are, in your home, to stop and to open your heart up to the presence of God, which is there with you. And to rest in His presence properly, with kind of no outside noise or distractions or the vicar kind of droning on for ages. Just for this morning, for the briefest of times, stop, pause, take a breath, listen for God's voice, speak with Him, and allow Him to bring that fresh calmness, that deep peace that only God can give. May you know God with you right now, where you are. And may you be able to rest in Him. I'll see you on Sunday morning. God bless.